meet you.
Yeah.
So today we're talking about that I think abortion is a cop-out.
You mean like it's just like it's like, oh, I forgot. Now I can just get an abortion. Is that
I think most women make poor decisions, and they're not being careful. And what was supposed to be a last resort is now becoming a cop-out for poor decisions.
But it's so broad. There's so many different types of abortions.
Okay.
So like, what are you defining as an abortion? Do you is Plan B an abortion? Yes or no? What say you?
Okay, so I don't have an opinion on Plan B because I honestly don't know enough about Plan B.
But that's what
so
I'm saying. It's so broad.
I'm talking about the data that I'm talking about was taken from abortion centers. So it's not including Plan B. I'm saying
it's not like it's such a broad. Here, all I know, I was telling your friend over here, is that I'm a father of 2 daughters, and you know what my opinion should be? My opinion should be shut the fuck up, Brandon.
Beta!
But I
Oh my days, bruv. I don't know what, bruv. It's very important for fathers to be guiding kids, like especially like daughters, in my opinion, with certain decisions, because it's very important. And this guy went on some beta thing still, I'm not even gonna lie. This is a joke man thing. Oh my lord.
can have a voice because I'm a girl, right?
Of course.
Sir, what? I don't even.
That's what I'm saying. For
Trust.
me, my daughter, like, if I sit around the dinner table, I'm not allowed. I shouldn't have an opinion.
Beta! What the fuck?
Really? I think men should have an opinion. It's their kid.
This is why we have a lack of masculinity in society. Guys, stop letting women tell you that you can't have an opinion because you're a man. If anything, we should listen to men. We should listen to men. We're emotional. We get on our period once a month. We're crazy. We are nuts. And men don't have that. So if you don't go to men for logic, what do we have in a society? And our society is so brainwashed that we have convinced men that they can't have an opinion on a child that is half theirs, that they helped
Trust me.
make.
Okay, you don't think your daughters, you would rather teach them to be careful with who they sleep with?
Well, no, but you know what I am doing?
Yeah.
I'm not hiding, meaning that we're open at, like, were your parents open with you at the table? Like, were you afraid? Were you able to say anything? Were you be able to ask them anything? And would they
honestly.
give you the answers?
Yeah.
Well, that's good, because that's our approach. Our approach is like, you know what? This is what an IUD is. This is, have your guy wear a condom.
Not to be bad, man, yeah, but I know he might be saying some stuff that might be okay and that, but like the way he's just laying out only certain things, it's almost like he accepts that his daughters are hoes or some shit like that, and he's just like, look, if you're gonna be hoes, pretty much just do it like this and that. Like, bro, that's where I'm feeling like he's coming from, to be honest.
Go on the pill, because you know what? There's some parents that don't talk about the pill, okay? And they're like, God forbid, I don't want to talk about the pill because, I don't think my kid is sexually active, when in reality they could be.
Well, teen pregnancies are actually dropping, and the majority of abortions are actually over the age of 21. So I just think if you're getting an abortion over the age of 21, you know the reproductive, you know. And I think it's like too old. Yeah.
I respect your opinion.
Yeah.
I respect his opinion and his opinion. I respect everybody's opinion.
Okay.
So that's what mine. So, but I'm not judging anybody. So if you believe that, but everybody.
Okay, he seems like those very feminine males that would be trying his best to not judge anyone, even though he knows inside him there is a better judgment. Like, there is nothing wrong with, like, saying your opinion. It might sound like judgmental. It might sound a bit judgmental and stuff like that, and some of it is, but a lot of it is fucking true. Like, I feel like people, like, just need to fucking, like, see what cause they're doing by, like, never really taking a stand that you allow your children to, like, walk all over you and just be, like, irrational with this shit.
Everybody should be able to choose what they want to do.
Beta.
Okay, so today we're talking about abortion. Yeah. So my statement is that in the majority of cases, abortion is a cop-out.
Okay, I'm from New York. What do you mean about a cop-out?
you're
Like,
from New York?
what does that mean?
I personally think, Pearl, it means that like a cop out is that like because you have the option of abortions and stuff like that, that means that a lot of girls out here is gonna be like, you know what, fuck it, I'll fuck whoever, like, you know what I mean? Like they'll do it bare bag and everything, and like it's a joke man thing still. Like because they're thinking, oh yeah, if I get pregnant, I can just kill the baby, like as simple as that. It's a madness still, and it's been proven that like a lot of women that like tend to think about abortions like it's nothing. You can't really, in my opinion, like trust these women because they don't have a high value on human life if they're really looking at abortions like so easily like that. It's a madness still, like it's proper mad.
So basically, it means that you made a poor choice and you don't want to deal with the consequences.
Yeah.
Okay, I disagree. I think that deciding to have an abortion is actually a choice of power and courage.
Power?
And you're acting over your body and your decision, and being a parent, deciding to be a parent and to be a mother is such a great deal than forcing a kid to grow up when you don't have the economical or mental issues and reasons to like birth and like carry a child. I think it
Look, I understand what the fuck she's trying to say, yeah, but you can't be talking that shit, yeah, when your goal out here is you're not really pursuing these things you're talking about. Like, if that makes sense, you're prepared to do the stuff for the kids, but you're not doing the life work really, like really and truly, like in my opinion, like a lot of people think it's like very normal to be going out on a Friday night, Saturday night, and fucking and all of this shit. It's not really normal for most people, especially people that's trying to work their ass. Like, people need to get in their head like, rah, it's actually a good thing if you work on weekends, you putting in the work, fam. You need to move forward. She's talking bare shit still.
doesn't make any sense.
So the misconception is that people that are poorer are more likely to get abortions. Only 8% of women below the poverty line are getting abortions, where women that make $47,000 per year or more, 1 out of 3 get abortions. So it's not really an economic issue.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to do with economic. It has to do with your mental health. If you don't want to have a child.
Oh my days, bro. It's mental health now. Fucking hell, bro. Sometimes we don't even know what game we're playing until someone changes the game. Fucking hell, bro.
Then you shouldn't bring a child into the world.
But don't you think they should be more careful when they're having sex then?
Yeah, but accidents happen, and that doesn't mean that you have to have a child, because I think it's worse for you to have it than to have an abortion, because it doesn't make any sense.
So
I'm gonna be honest, yeah. I personally think for most cases it is not worse still. The only cases I would say is like rape and stuff like that. Like, of course, like when it comes to those situations, do what you believe is best, like personally. But like personally, like there's a lot of women that from long time ago that like kind of thought it was a mistake having a certain child and stuff like that. But years later, they see that that child was one of the best things to kind of happen in the family and stuff like that. And when women are going with abortions and doing all these things, they are basically ignoring like life lessons and opportunities. That's all I'm saying.
problem is 40% of women that have abortions, they've had 2 or more already. So it's not necessarily like
Regularly.
the majority of women,
They
and they
keep
don't track
doing it.
out of the 60% who get them in the future.
No, I don't think that's accurate. And also
That's from Planned Parenthood.
and looking about yeah, that might be accurate, but at the same time it's a personal decision. So every woman has to make a choice over their body because it's their body, and it has nothing to do with whether society says it has to do or whether it happens or not happens. And the fact that abortion is now being Roe versus Wade is being overruled in New York is such a sad thing that happened, and it makes you think oh my God, if this is happening, then what happens to my rights? Then what happens to me?
Well, I have the right to be abstinent.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think you have the right to not go through an abortion and carry for the pregnancy. At the same time, another woman has a right to not carry and go on with it.
Okay, so here's my question. Do you think abortion should be legal up to birth? Because you said my body, my choice. So when I think of my body, my choice, even though the week before I give birth, it's still my body, my choice.
And this
Oh
is
my-
the question they can't answer. If it's
Oh.
my body, my choice, then stand on that logic. Abortion should be legal up to birth. Stand on it, or don't have the argument at all.
Should you have to move to a
Exactly.
Well, that's how the U.S. government works. Is you have different laws in every state.
Okay, let's go to the rape argument.
So again, less than 1% of abortions. So, but this is my channel. And we don't talk about exceptions. We're talking about the rule.
Exactly.
We're talking because this is what people often will try to make an argument using the exception when we're talking about the rule. I'm asking you to like respectfully.
And it makes sense what Pearl's saying, because guess what? Like, it's not good to talk about the extremes, because guess what? Like, if a woman is shamed because she knows she was acting like a hoe and she fucked their man, bruv, at the end of the day, it's an easier scapegoat to be like, oh, he raped me or graped me, you know. You know how it is, bruv. Like, it's a joke man thing. And like, bruv, there's bare man that know someone that's been accused and all sorts, bruv. It's a myth out here, like, seriously. Like, we just need to, like, get people used to, like, the everyday stuff. Like, people are not out here in the UK graping on a mad thing. Like, come on, bruv, let's be fucking real. And plus, if there was people moving like that, I'm pretty sure if certain man sees these things happen, bro, these guys will get a serious beatdown. No exaggerations. I have seen shit like this happen in the UK. So, yeah, you'll be surprised how many vigilantes we got out here.
We're not talking about that exception.
But what? So okay, but that you don't have.
So, no, because
That's still part of it. I don't get how you can come here and not want to talk about the exception.
because 99% of abortions are not in the case of rape. So we're talking about the 99%.
I have nothing to argue. I have nothing to
And I'm
say.
saying for the 99%, that's the argument I'm making. For the 99% of abortions that are not rape, it is a cop-out because they made poor decisions.
With that, what you think about with rape? You think that?
Jesus, can you stop talking about rape? Grape. Because at the end of the day, yeah, she's talking about the other 99%, yeah, that, like, at the end of the day, I can see why you don't want to answer it, because it means you have to come with some sort of, you know, being accountable. And people, it's not easy for people to be accountable, because it's going to expose, like, you know, people that are accountable, they will expose the worst about themselves and fucking show you how it is, and fucking actually hold themselves accountable to it and to the results of it. So I can see why, you know, they don't want to do it.
Grape, say grape, YouTube.
What do you think then? I'm asking, what is your opinion on grape and that?
Because I think you're trying to make an argument. I think you're trying to make an argument for like the exception rather than the rule. And so this, because it's less than 1% of cases.
Tell 'em.
But this is because I'm not talking about that. I could see a potential policy for exceptions, but I'm talking about the rule. And I would say,
These are
okay.
just little things you're making. They don't even exist.
They don't, what do they not exist?
Like
What the fuck is wrong with this
It's
girl?
a human construct that the rule and the exception. It's still part of it. Do you not see what I'm saying?
But this is
Bruv,
what
can
I'm
you see
talking
what
about.
she's saying?
This is the argument I'm making. I know, but this is you can do that on your
Jesus.
channel. On my channel, we're talking about the 99% of abortions
Exactly,
that
bro.
are outside of that case.
You'll have like most people here are going to talk about that 1%.
Yeah, I know, and I don't think it's a good.
And that's fucking embarrassing, because most people is gonna talk about that 1% and then these times that 1% hasn't even happened to most of them. I guarantee it, bro. And I'm gonna be real. Bro, these men are bugging out.
Argument. That's the thing.
You can't even argue about it, so it clearly is a good argument because you're dumb for. You don't know what to say.
Because I have an opinion on it, but we're not talking. I wouldn't say. I
Oh
wouldn't.
my
I wouldn't say it's. I wouldn't say. Okay, I can do what I want on my channel. This is the entire like.
In life, forget about the channel. What?
Wait. You can't tell her forget about the channel. If you want to forget about the channel, move on. Just keep walking, bro. I don't know why you're even talking. Like, that's the problem with some girls these days. Like, with modern women sometimes, like, they just don't want to answer anything. They just want to be like, this, what about this? What? Bruv, are you a loony? Like, come on. Bro.
Okay, but I'm here. This is a job. So again, like, you're coming to my job and saying,
Exactly.
You need to talk about what I want on your channel. So.
No, well, it's just.
Okay. So would you agree that the 99% of cases it's a cop out outside of?
Not at all.
No.
This isn't. I don't think you're going to change many people's minds in the UK. Come in here, it's actually offending many people.
Okay, that's
Offending?
okay.
You know,
Damn.
that is How many people have walked past? That's
Bruv, who gets offended over a woman saying her opinion is a joke, man, bruv. We do not need these people, bruv. I'm gonna be real, bruv. No one is gonna honestly like tell me that like, oh yeah, well, I want people that easily get offended by women holding a fucking sign. This is some stupid shit.
why we came over.
No
we were
one's
in
fault.
shock.
I literally
were in
ran across the
shock.
road. I was like, oh, what is on her? Like, what are you doing? Sorry, no offense to you. Like, you're allowed to have your own choice in
Yeah,
it, but
but we were in shock. That's why we came over, because it's ridiculous. I don't. It's crazy that you're kind of
say it should pop
brainwashed
out.
almost. That's our opinion. We
How is she brainwashed? What has she said? She's just asking you questions, and now you're accusing her of being brainwashed. Oh, allow it. This is so petty.
Women can,
America is brainwashed. They are crazy.
it's so cultish.
They are honestly.
women can have an opinion that doesn't agree with yours.
It's your
opinion.
but-
Right, but no, I'm saying I don't think you're brainwashed because you have your opinion. So it's a little bit offensive when you say that I'm brainwashed because I disagree with you.
because it.
I don't think you're brainwashed. I think you just have your opinion.
I think in the respect that you're saying ignore that. I think that's why. I think that ignore that exception. That's made us think.
The argument I'm making isn't in the cases of grape.
Jesus.
That's not the argument. I'm saying
Exactly,
in 99%
bro.
of cases, it is a cop-out.
It's not gonna change.
That's your
Sorry for
opinion,
offending
sorry.
you.
It's okay, it's okay.
Oh my days, I can't even believe it. Actually, I can't believe how dumb some people can be. Like they're just acting super irrational on like just talking to someone. Like that's all you're doing, and it's like you can't even stick to a topic. The ladies were being a bit weird. Didn't want to answer questions. They just wanted to talk about the grape side of things and stuff like that. The male in the beginning, he was a bit too feminine. Like I can't really see that like even his own daughter's looking at him as a proper masculine role model. It's a mad one still. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please smash like, subscribe if you're new, and comment down below on what you think. Oh my god, guys. And I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Bye.